Yo guys, and welcome to my Earth Tank loadout post-game update 37. This is a Golem tanking loadout and it works so smoothly, so effectively, with not a lot of skill needed to pull this off, if I'm honest. So let's go ahead and look at the geokinesis tree. So here is the first tree, right the way down to get Totem, across to get Soothing Sands, Seismic Tree across to get Epicenter, the Iconic Tree, there's the Iconic Tree, don't need to really go through that. Okay, the loadout itself, I'm using Earthen Grip and Epicenter. These two I'm using to control my groups, okay, control the enemies. So Earthen Grip is a single target pull from, it has the maximum range possible on a pull, so it's really good for someone right the way in the distance, pull them right the way over in the crowd, and then you would use Epicenter to suck everyone in, keep everyone in nice and tight. This is the one that I keep using over and over, Epicenter, to gain and continually keep my aggro, because it just hits everything with that might tick, keeps them on you. Soothing Sands is a new attack from Game Update 37. It says here, commands, fuck off with your group invites. It says, command the Sands of Earth to heal you and gain immunity against control effects for a short time. So I always like to have a move on my loadout which pops me back up onto my feet, because when I'm on my back, the amount of damage is so much more than when you're blocking. When you got block and fortified blocking, don't forget, as a tactical mod, you are solid as a tank. You're solid as a tank. So you want to be up blocking, you know, ready to counter when you need to, as much as you possibly can. Soothing Sands just gives me that extra, you know, that extra lifeline. I like to keep this as a lifeline. I don't use it often, but I like to use it as a lifeline. Okay, so it heals me and gains me 10% control resistance and provides immunity to the group. These last three are the Golem side to it. So we've got this one's Brick, which is your pet. When you spawn it, you'll get 25% damage absorption, an extra 25% damage absorption, because we've already got 25% just by using a superpower in tank stance. So it'll be a max, a total of 50%. Now Brick, when it's got power, it will taunt enemies, it will use kind of superpowers to do damage and all kinds of stuff that Brick does now. It's ridiculous. You know, it's really good. It's like two tanks. You go in, you know, you're solo tanking. You're not solo tanking. You're tanking with Brick. There's two of you there. So Totem, actually I've got to heal my Golem. That's its sole purpose, is to keep my Golem alive, because as long as my Golem is alive, I'm getting 50% damage absorption. He's taking some of the aggro. You know, you're so much better when Brick's up. Don't let Brick die, guys. Don't let Brick die. Totem is healing him over time. That's what Totem's for, to keep my Brick alive. Also, to keep my Brick alive is Fortified Golem. Now Fortified Golem is another new power to Game Update 37. It restores power over time to Golem, which means he can use his defense superpowers, okay, which are all really good. He's even got like a mini supercharge which encrusts him in rock and heals him. There's so much that he can only use that once per fight, you know, in combat, but you know, he's a tough guy, Brick. So as long as his power's up, he's good. Okay, increases the strength of Brick's defense powers based on your dominance. Now I've got like 2,500 dominance, so that's a lot. Me and Brick are going to be solid, definitely. And yeah, it kind of puts a little. I'll show you what it does now. Okay, so let's go over the loadout now. Let's actually show you the loadout. So I've got 25%. Actually, at the moment I've got 0% damage absorption. Okay, I've just got the extra things with tank. Now I've got 25% just by using the power. Boom, 25%. So I mean, you're always going to have 25% up, because you're always going to be using your powers to do whatever. When Brick's up, I've got an extra 25%, because 25% is getting transferred into Brick. Okay, so I've got 25% now. When I'm using my powers, I've got 50%. 50% damage absorption on everybody. So I use Totem to heal my Golem. See that like light energy going over him? That means he's just getting healing over time. And I use Fortified Blocking to give him a Gemstone Shield and to give him power over time. There's the Gemstone Shield around him, so he's stronger, and it gives him a power over time. So he's got healing over time, he's got power over time, just like I will from my group, with 2 fucking solid motherfuckers. Okay, so basically what I do is obviously bricks all the way up all the time. I use the first 2, there's Earthen Grip and Epicenter, to control the group. You know, there's someone over here, pull them over, someone over here, okay, pull them over. That's what you're doing to control the group. I've got Soothing Sands, which is here, the immunity, grants me control effects, okay. Sorry, I use that as a lifeline. So when I got knocked down, I'll use that. It's really good for clipping with. You can clip it with anything. You know, when your health's low, you clip it with that, get a nice little bit of healing and that kind of stuff. Totem, I'll use to heal, and every time I've got that up, I'll use my Fortified Golem. So as you can see, you know, he uses Jackhammer. He does so much stuff, guys, to keep himself up. Okay, but obviously he'll use his defense abilities when he's low on health. At the moment he's full health, so he's going to be, you know, doing his jackhammers and that kind of stuff. And that's it, guys. That's literally it. This is what I'm saying. It's like, it's so easy to use. You don't need to do anything apart from block. Block, make sure Totem's up, and make sure you do Fortified Golem every now and again. Control with the 2 ones at the start, and pop Soothing Sands if you get knocked on the floor. It can't get any easier than that. Can't get any easier, and you'll be surprised how effective that is. Boom. Quickly show you my stats. Got full tier 6. I'm still working on, you know, jewelry. Still working on jewelry. Need to modern that. And when I do that, I'll show you my stats in another video. But we got 2,500 dominance, 10,452 defense, 10,773 health. So I mean, there we go, guys. There we go. Okay, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Earth Tank Golem loadout, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe.